So you find yourself stranded on an island in the South Pacific, or maybe you're out in the woods in Alaska. You don't know where you're at. You don't know how long you're going to be here. You've got to survive. And all that you have, the clothing on your back. Today, gentlemen, we're going to talk about stylish survival for the sharp-dressed gentleman. Now, if that intro just flew past you, understand that this is an entertainment video. This isn't a true survival video. Your clothing shouldn't be MacGyvered in a survival situation. You should use it as it was intended, to protect you from the elements. Now, let's talk a little bit about survival though. What's the real deal? Well, first off, avoid survival situations. If you're going to go into an area that you're not familiar with, take a compass, take a map so you can get yourself out of there. Be prepared. Take a sharp knife. I like multi-tools. Maybe take matches that are in a waterproof container that are actually going to light and you can test them. Also, take a jacket that's windproof, that's waterproof, that has a hood. Taking this stuff with you is going to go a long way if you find yourself in a tough situation. But now, let's talk about stylish survival for the well-dressed man. Survival item number one for the stylish man, the simple pen. Now, many of you guys may be wondering, Antonio, how is this going to help you survive? Because whenever you're out there hunting animals, you climb up on a tree, it goes by, you jump out of that tree, put it in a headlock, boom, right in the eye, you got yourself dinner. Stylish survival item number two for the sharp-dressed gentleman is his long sleeve cotton dress shirt. So many options that you can use this thing, but let's talk about a filter for water. You can actually tear small pieces off of this, use it as kindling for a fire. You can tear off larger strips, use it as a bandage, use it as a tourniquet. You can then use it as a bag, simply wrap up berries, wrap up any excess food. The weather is getting really bad, whether it be wind, whether it be the sun, put this right on top of your head, cover up your face, cover up your head. Survival item number three for the stylish gentleman is his belt. You can use this to lash wood together to build a shelter. Many of you guys may be wondering, Antonio, how did you climb that tree to kill that animal? Point number one, well, I used it like this, my belt, and I just shimmied up that tree and then jumped on that animal, took care of business. Now, you may be wondering, okay, Antonio, you've been tracked down by a pack of wolves. How are you going to defend yourself? Well, many of you guys have probably seen the movie The Gray with old Liam, and if Liam would have had a belt to defend himself, that movie probably would have ended very differently. But that is the third use as a weapon, as a whip, as something to keep those other animals at bay that are trying to steal your food. Now, many of you guys may be wondering, Antonio, where did you get that awesome belt? Well, that's the sponsor of this video, Anson Belt and Buckle. I have talked about this company for years. I think almost 8 years now. Father-son combo. Actually, I know David, his wife, is now working with it. It's a family business. They're here in the United States, and I love what they have done with the belt. Basically, you've got a 1/4 of an inch adjusting right here. It is a great whole system. Let me talk about this system. So you can go in there, you can choose multiple straps, you can choose multiple buckles, you can mix and match, create as many combinations as you want. Think about that. You got 3 straps, you got 3 buckles right there, 9 different combinations depending on what you want to wear. I've been wearing these around the world. It's a great company, great product, and I'm proud to support them. Go check out some of their gift packages too. Their gift packages, what I love about it is if you're looking for something to give maybe your dad, give your brother, give yourself, and you want to have some options. Also, the sizes come in 1.25, which is more for dress belts, 1.5 if you're going to be wearing jeans. They are well made, and what I love about these guys is the customer service. I've seen people say, hey, because oftentimes they'll send you like a 50-inch strap and you get to cut it yourself. I've seen people actually cut it too short, contact them, and they've sent them another strap. Haven't even, asked, they just send it to them. So I support companies that take care of you guys. Survival item number 4 for the sharp-dressed gentleman is his bright colored pocket square. So a couple uses out of this. You can use it as a signal flag to be able to grab attention. You can use it to protect your face, to protect your head from the elements. You can also use it to filter water. Survival item number 5 for the sharp-dressed gentleman is his jacket. Jackets are often made of wool. Wool has great insulating properties and is going to keep you warm. In addition, wool can oftentimes absorb about 40 to 50% of its weight in water and will still actually not feel wet and will keep you warm. So you get a little bit damp. This is going to be a great blanket at night. Now make sure if you're going to go to sleep to separate yourself from the ground. So lay out some sticks, kind of build a bit of a space off, put down some leaves, and then use your jacket to throw over you. Survival item number 6 for the sharp-dressed gentleman is to use your trousers as a flotation device. I'm serious here, and I learned this in the United States Marine Corps. It works best if your trousers are made from a material that has a very tight weave. That's going to be resistant to air moving through it, is also going to be maybe resistant a little bit to water. But the way that you do this is you're going to take your pants off. Then you're going to tie off the ends at the legs. You're going to throw the pants over, trying to get as much air as you can into the pants. Then you're going to tie off the waist area, and all of a sudden you have yourself a flotation device. If you've got jeans, the air is going to go out pretty quick, but you can do it again and again every couple minutes, and I can tell you that that's going to be a lot easier, and you're going to last longer if you're got knocked overboard or you're out in the water just waiting hopefully for the boat to turn around and come get you and you can't swim any longer. But this is a legit survival item, and there's some cool videos out there. I'm going to link to them down in the description, but definitely check this one out. Survival item number 7 for the sharp-dressed gentleman is to use the heavy-duty zipper on his jeans as a saw. Now, how to remove the zipper from the jeans, I wasn't able to figure that one out, but just take your pants off, use them to saw through a piece of wood, and hopefully no one is there to rescue you. Take a picture and ask what you're doing. Survival item number 8 for the sharp-dressed gentleman is to effectively use his shoes. So first off, take off those shoelaces. You can use them as fishing line. You can use them to strap together wood for a shelter. You can use them as a tourniquet. Now let's talk about the shoes in particular. Now leather, and I've heard some people have actually talked about chewing on leather to get a little bit of extra nutrients if they don't have anything to eat. But let's look at the rubber soles on your shoes. So a plane's going by. It's in the middle of the day. You've got a fire going. They're not going to be able to see the fire because the smoke isn't very black. You throw on those rubber soles, boom, what do you got? You got black smoke. Now, I would suggest that you actually have some green leafed foliage that you can put on there, and that would probably create smoke as well. But let's just say you didn't do that, so throw those shoes on there and grab the attention of that plane. Survival item number 9 for the sharp-dressed gentleman is to use his glasses. So you've got a pair of prescription glasses. Well, you can actually use those to start a fire, similar to a magnifying glass. If they've got a bit of a curved surface to them, they should be able to take the sun's rays and be able to focus it, and therefore you can start a fire. Also, let's say you've got a pair of sunglasses. You could actually take those apart, use the metal on the sunglasses to make a makeshift spear. Survival item number 10 for the sharp-dressed man is to effectively use his socks. You can tear them apart down to their thread. Use it as a fishing line. You can use them to cover your hands, which is going to protect you in extreme sun or extreme cold. You can use them to carry around excess food like berries. Bonus survival item for the sharp-dressed man. Take that non-lubricated condom, which you've never used, take it out of your wallet, fill it with water, put it in a sock. You have a makeshift canteen. All right, gentlemen, so hopefully you enjoyed this video like I did. If you want real survival tips, I'm going to link you over to Creek Stewart over at The Art of Manliness. He's written some great articles, which I think if you're into this stuff, you're going to enjoy what he's put out there. Also, check out our sponsor, Anson Belt and Buckle. I've stood behind this company for 8 years. They're a father-son combo. They come out to StyleCon. Everyone that knows them, everyone that sees their product loves what they're doing, and I think if you haven't given them a shot, you need to. That's it, guys. Take care. I'll see you in the next video.